We are here with V Technologies, and today we're going to be talking about Starship Shipping Software for your MAS 90 and your MAS 200 business management application.
And we have two folks on the line with us I'd like to introduce today. Caroline Walsh from V Technologies. She's the VP of Sales and Marketing, and she's been with V Technologies for 14 years. She was intimately involved with the first release of the Starship link for MAS 90. And Dave Henry, he's a sales executive for V Technologies, and he's responsible for the Sage interfaces. Dave previously owned Tanner Technologies, a distributor of Eagle product, an OEM of Starship. So he also has many years of shipping software experience. V Technologies has two principal products, Starship and ShipGear. So I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to Caroline to talk further about Starship.
So a little overview on Starship. It's basically a complete shipping solution that's integrated with MAS 90-200. Some of the things I mentioned before, eliminating double entry, preventing invoicing delays, and giving your customer service team shipment visibility at the time of shipment. So not only does Starship retrieve the information from the order or invoice, we also translate that information on the shipping screen. And then once you process the shipment, we're writing that information back in real time so that your customer service team has that available, and also so that AR can get those invoices out. Starship does support multiple carriers and modes, and by that I mean both parcel and LTL. And then for calculating the rates, we typically connect up to the carrier system, so that does allow you to get both your negotiated and list rates. And then we also provide a lot of flexibility on the write back to make sure that the freight that gets updated on your order or invoice is updated the way that you want it to be updated. So I think that Dave will be going into a little more of that during the demo to show you how that works. We also have a really nice user-friendly interface for personalizing field maps, and this is pretty big because it doesn't require you to go to a master developer or you to make changes inside of MAS. You basically have all the flexibility of, in Starship to say how you want your fields mapped and translated. And we'll also show you a little snippet of that as well. As far as cost savings goes, Starship does allow you to rate shop. You can rate shop both parcel and LTL and any carriers that you have licensed in your Starship application. We do support two regional carriers, Speedy and OnTrack, and I know customers have been looking at going to these regional carriers as a way to reduce freight spend. OnTrack is a carrier that is headquartered in California, but services about 5 states, including Colorado is a new state that they've just added. So they service quite a bit of the West Coast. And Speedy is a regional carrier in the Midwest that's headquartered in Minnesota, I believe, but they also service North and South Dakota and some parts of Illinois. So going with a regional carrier can sometimes give you additional cost savings as well. Third-party parcel insurance, if you do any declared value, you can use a third-party parcel insurance company to insure those. And Starship gives you an easy way to report those and present that to the third-party insurance company. Starship also gives you a late delivery report. So what we can do is track packages in the background for you, and then we can look at the estimated or guaranteed delivery date versus when it was actually delivered and give you a report on that. So most of the carriers in the last couple of years have gone to a guaranteed ground product. So if for some reason it's slightly late, you can qualify for refunds on that, and that's a good way to make sure that you're getting all the refunds that you deserve. Address validation, Starship does validate addresses on the ZIP+4. So that can help you on those address correction fees that you get from the parcel carriers, which can definitely add up. Also, residential correction fees, can add up on bills many times. So we can do both of those for you in real time. Here's a list of our supported carriers. We do support both parcel and freight. And we utilize FreightView as the means to provide multi-carrier LTL rating within Starship. Dave will be showing you a demo of Starship, and like I said, this demo is going to be highlighting the new Starship Link 2.0 with the MAS 90 4.5.
Please click on the button indicating Part 2 for Dave's video demonstration of the Starship MAS 90 MAS 200 link. Time's running out. Please click on the button indicating Part 2 of this presentation.